All right, we're back. Card game is Substance, and we just finished off Mindful with that last video. This should be coming out probably tomorrow, or it'll be out. But that'll be the last video of that section of cards, and I put all those videos in a playlist. It's called Mindful. And then I'm going to be creating a new playlist with this one and this section that you guys voted for on Instagram. My bad, I brain fart. On Instagram, you guys voted for Vulnerable. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing Vulnerable now. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards, and then we'll get started. Shuffle them up. I haven't seen any of these cards, so I don't know what to expect in here. And we're just gonna go for it. Alright, cut them and cut them, and then shuffle one more time. Alright, let's do it. So, first question: what is a chance you wish you took? What is a chance I wish I took? This is going to be interesting to think about for a second, because I don't want this video to be too long, because that video I just put out is like 24 minutes. Chance I wish I took. This one's kind of hard because it's like I've taken a lot of chances, and it's like it's not really a chance that I can think of off of the top of my head right now where I'm like, dang, I wish I took that chance. Unless it would be like, unless it's like involving a relationship type of thing. And if that's the case, relationship wise, I mean, I don't really know, man. I don't know. It's kind of hard, man. Especially because I've taken a lot of chances. I don't know. I guess a chance, like, we'll just say this hypothetically. If there was a chance I wish I took, it would probably be dating Valerie from high school. Yeah, because she was bad, man. Valerie was bad. She was so bad, dude. And I really had a crush on her. I was like, man. Everybody knew. They was like, oh, here come Valerie. Here she come. I was like, yeah, she bad. But then again, going through what I was going through, I was a fucking broke foster care child. So I was like, what shot do I have with this girl? Because the damn show ain't happening. And like, she was cool though. Like, she was very nice. Like, I'd say hi to her and she was very nice, and she'd say hi back and stuff like that. And I even got bold one time and I had an apple in my hand, and I remember she walked by and I was like, hey Valerie. I was like, if you were an apple, and this is corny, I was like, if you were an apple, could I take a bite? And I bit my apple. And she was just looking at me like, oh, okay. Corny now. Thinking about it now, it's corny. But back then, it was like, I don't know. I guess she liked it, whatever. But I don't know where she's at now in life. I don't know. But hey, I hope she's out there doing well. So I'll say that's a chance I wish I would have took. I wish I would have pursued her. Just for something off the top of my head for that question. All right. So next question. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. What trait of yours tends to push people away? Okay. So a trend of mine that tends to push people away is I have the ability to basically self-isolate myself. I know how to basically shut myself off from everybody. And looking into it and doing my research, it's actually it's called a protective mechanism. That's not specifically the words for it, but that's like off the top of my head thinking about it, it's like a protective thing. It's basically, it stems from childhood trauma. And it stems from being abused, specifically being abused by my dad and feeling neglected, basically. So it's basically like you learn to shut yourself off from everybody and basically just be alone with yourself. And the reason why I say that it tends to push people away is because of the fact that, you know, they start to feel ignored, especially like when it comes to relationships and I do something and I do that, they're like, what's going on? Like, you good? Like, did I do something wrong? And I'm just like, I'm not saying anything, you know? So it can definitely push people away. Honestly, sometimes I don't even realize I'm doing it, which is, and you're like, how do you not realize it? But it's like, it's just like something that comes to you so natural that shouldn't be natural. As human beings, we're very social creatures. It shouldn't be a natural thing to do, but from the trauma that I've experienced, it just happens to me naturally. But now that I'm older, I'm starting to get better at it. I'm starting to um, communicate more and be like, hey, I'm not feeling right, or the things that you said kind of triggered me. And, I don't appreciate that. Because, like, in my last relationship that I had to basically work on that a lot. So she would do things and I would address them. I'd be like, hey, I didn't appreciate that. Can you not do that anymore? That really bothered me. And she'd be like, I'm sorry, I apologize. But then she would turn around and do it again. And then it would keep happening. Like, it'd be a different incident that something happened and I'd be like, hey, and that's me communicating. For me, that's growth. Because I was terrible at communicating. But for me to communicate with you and tell you, hey, these things are bothering me, and then you continue to do them, and then you want to get mad at me for shutting down as a natural defense mechanism. It doesn't make sense. It's like, coming where I come from and all of the things that I've been through, you got to understand that this is progress for me to even be communicating to you, But that relationship was dead and gone, and I'm a free man and I'm happy. But I've learned and I'm getting better at it. And that's what's important. You got to take those steps to keep getting better at things. Because, the first step is addressing the problem. And then the second step is working on improving towards fixing that problem. But yeah, that first question kind of had me stuck for a minute, and I didn't want the video to be too long. I wasn't really expecting that to be the first card to pull. What is the chance you wish you took? But yeah, we're gonna dig into these vulnerable cards, and then I'm gonna keep trying to answer them to the best of my ability. And I hope you guys learn some more new things about me from these cards. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and record the next video so I can have, you know, videos stacked up to release. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Y'all be safe out there. It's a dangerous world we live in. I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace out.